Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I filmed for YouTube, so I'm super glad to pick up my filming phone and film for you guys, and also just to film in general because I love to see. Here I go talking. Anyway, long story short, I'm glad to be back and I'm glad to film. In today's video, I'm kind of doing like a lot of things, but not a lot. The time is currently 11:55 and I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do one of these. I felt like since I haven't filmed for YouTube in 3 months, guys, for some people that may not be a lot, but for me it is, especially because I set that goal for myself to be consistent with YouTube. To not film for 3 months is kind of like, dang, to me at least. I posted on my Instagram like, guys, ask me questions, it's Q&A time. And honestly, you guys had a lot. I just got home because I went to the movies with my friends. So I took a shower as soon as I got home. And I am in my pajamas. What about it? This video might be split into two because I don't know how long. Like, I'm not tired though, so I honestly can get through it all tonight. Yeah, I'm excited to answer some questions, so let's do it. I think since I'm getting ready for bed, it would be right to answer questions that are like about like skincare or whatnot. So I'm gonna try and find one. Oh, there is one. Okay. What's your skincare routine? Okay, so my skincare routine for morning and night are two different routines, obviously. I'll go over what I do in the morning and then I'll show you guys what I do at night. In the morning, I use the CeraVe cream foam, or is it foam to foam? I don't know. I use CeraVe though to wash my face. It's very important that when you are doing your skincare, like even at night or in the morning, wash your face either or. I know some people who wash their face at night too, and I kind of only wash my face at night if I'm wearing makeup, concealer, powder, blush, whatever. But I am very consistent with washing my face in the morning with lukewarm water, and I do not use a washcloth or a towel to dry my face. Facial towels. And when I tell you it is a big difference, even though I know to some people it's like, girl, it's a towel, it's drying my face, whatever. Guys, no, it is a big difference, especially if like you don't want clogged pores or pimples or stress bumps, because drying your face with a washcloth or a towel, it holds bacteria. I recommend using face towels because those definitely work. You don't want to completely pat your face dry after you're done washing it. After I'm done drying my face, I do use, I'll show you guys since it's right here, Good Molecules Nematide Brightening Toner. I've used Good Molecules in middle school as well, so they never gave me like a problem or anything. Irritation, stress, pimples. There is like a skincare brand that I recommend that is at like my top 5 is definitely Good Molecules, because again, good results, like for me at least. I know for like some skins it may not be. For the nights that I stay up until past 12, I do wake up and my eye bags are like very dark and very terrible. So okay, I'm pushing it a little bit, but still, like, they're just not like, not the best. So what I use, Molecules Wake Up Eye Gel. This, a good product that I recommend. Like, again, Good Molecules has always done me right. Like, I have nothing to complain about with them, to be honest. A serum that I do put on only twice a week is the Tropicals Brightening and Clearing Serum. This, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I've been using this for 3 weeks now, and again, I only use it twice a week. I definitely recommend, especially because I'll try and find some pictures, but right here on this side of my face, I do have an incoming pimple only because it's the time of the month. I actually only started getting really dark right here after I got back from my cruise back in November, because I got bit like right here, and then it just started getting irritated like all on this side of my face, hyperpigmentation on this side of my face. If there was one thing that I really wanted to focus on with while doing skincare, is brightening up those dark spots. But I use this only twice a week because you don't want to use it every day. It's not a like overnight result kind of thing. It's a process to help to brighten hyperpigmentation. So these two I definitely recommend. Now, this is just a quick preview of how I style my hair. First, spray bottle. When I'm wetting my hair, I mix it with water, shampoo, and lemon. Sometimes, not all the time, of course, but recently I've only been doing conditioner, but I just spray it around. After my hair is somewhat wet, I take my detangling brush. I use a detangle brush that has the sides open. I don't know why there's a big middle part. When detangling your hair, you start from bottom going up. Going from up to down, no, that is you pulling hair and it's doing nothing but damaging. I just grab it like this and I start detangling. Once that part is detangled, then I move my fingers up and I go up. And I do that throughout my whole entire head. Okay, I just got done detangling in my hair. After you're done detangling your hair, you should literally be able to finger comb through your hair. If not, I'll go back and detangle your head. Okay, since I'm done detangling my hair, the hair brand that I've been using recently is the Dune. The Dune, I use their Crazy Sexy Curl Setting Foam Texture Cream. These two are my boos. I don't know what else to say. If I'm really wanting to style my hair the night before, then I will use the texture cream. But since again, this is just a lazy girl doing my hair routine, I am only going to do the foam. Go and fix some pieces if it's not satisfying me the way that I want it to. Hair brands that I would recommend is the Dune and Not Your Mother's. Those two, yes. And for washing your hair, I would recommend 2-in-1 if you have dry scalp. But that's all I do to my hair for nights like this. Other nights, it's nothing like this. Okay, I feel now since I finished my hair, I feel more relaxed and not self-conscious of how I look. What's one skincare product you can't live without? I'm gonna clip my hair back while I'm doing my skincare routine. But a skincare product that I probably cannot live without is moisturizer. Honestly, just the way that my skin can get so dry sometimes, with that being winter or even summer, I feel moisturizer is such a main thing that when it comes to doing your skincare routine, at least it makes me feel now my skincare routine is set. I'm okay. I'm not talking to somebody and my nose is mid peeling, stuff like that. I feel moisturizer is definitely a thing that I cannot go without. Do you have any natural beauty tips for beginners? I feel any natural beauty tips for beginners, if you just want a glowy face or you want your face to look moisturized, Vaseline honestly is my go-to. On days especially during my freshman year of high school, on some mornings when I'm rushing out the house and I forgot to add my moisturizer on, Vaseline was always on my side. Literally was always on my side. I feel it just leaves such a glowy effect. It's oh, some people may think that you use the most expensive oil or the expensive moisturizer. The whole time it's just Vaseline or even Aquaphor, to be honest. I do recommend Aquaphor to put on your face more than Vaseline, only because it is a better texture for me. But yeah, I feel that's a natural beauty thing. Coming from a person who has gone up, has gone down with skincare, the main thing also that comes with that is to remember that your skin is perfect the way it is. I know that may sound corny to some people, but it is, especially coming from somebody who has hormonal acne, stress acne, pimples left to right, stress bumps, hyperpigmentation, all of that, up and down with a roller coaster of with skincare. So, but I feel something that should really stick to anybody, honestly, a girl or a boy, doesn't matter, is that you should always remember that your skin is perfect and throughout the years your skin is going to change. With me still being young but growing up, I had to remember that this is just all half of my acne is hormonal, and most for some people, for teenagers, believe it or not, half of your acne is hormonal, and that's okay. It's normal. It happens. I think that acne is very beautiful in my opinion. Believe it or not, even though acne, the moments that I've broken out on my face, yes, it has made me feel self-conscious, but then I also look at other people and I'm my goodness, you're so beautiful. And it could be a full face of pimples or hyperpigmentation. I look at acne as such a beauty thing, to be honest. It just shows I don't know. I think acne is pretty beautiful in my opinion. If I had to give any tips for beginners, I would definitely say 1, do not lose your confidence with or without skincare, with or without makeup. 2, moisturizer. Makeup routine. Okay. Guys, believe it or not, I am not a big fan of makeup, to be honest. Again, speaking from my perspective, I just never got into like the big makeup industry. Never got into like the foundation, like powder, bronzer, like all that stuff. I do like to watch makeup get ready with me videos though. They are very satisfying to me, and I like to see other people's makeup routines. But me, I just never like got into it. I'm such like a, I love to see like natural beauty. I like to see like people's like just being themselves and just being natural, like instead of putting on like a full face of makeup, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm trying to angle this like the right way. But my makeup routine, guys, I did not do a lot with my makeup, to be honest, and I only wear makeup if I'm going out. Honestly, if I'm only going out, like that's literally it. But since I'm sitting at my vanity, I will show you guys the makeup products that I use. First thing with makeup is primer. Primer, you should be putting on primer before you apply any makeup, because primer makes your makeup stick and stay for longer. It doesn't matter if you go out and you're sweating, or if you're clubbing, you're partying, like at a restaurant, like hibachi, because you know like how hibachi, the fire is like in your face, it's gonna make you sweat. Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. Now, e.l.f., when it comes to makeup, I've always gotten e.l.f. I've tried the e.l.f. Halo Glow, the e.l.f. blush, the e.l.f. powder, the e.l.f. bronzing drops. Like e.l.f. I definitely recommend for a makeup brand. I know that they're trying to do like hair care and like skincare. Only thing that I've used from e.l.f. with skincare is their what is it called? I think it's called like hydrating cleanser. I think something like that. Which I go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. The e.l.f. Halo Glow. e.l.f. Primer Grip. This makes your makeup stay. I have this little jar. It has my makeup brushes in it, my brow stuff. When it comes to my brows, I do not play. Like brows is something so important to me when it comes to looking at somebody's face, looking at my face. Brows is the main thing, which I honestly need to get my eyebrows done. They're not bad. I just need like my ends definitely waxed. Not every time, but when I need my eyebrows done, sometimes I do get them waxed. When I get my eyebrows waxed, I like to get them waxed before summer, because if you've ever gotten your eyebrows waxed, you know that once you get your eyebrows waxed, like it's a different shade from your whole face. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just for me, but I feel like every time I get my eyebrows waxed, it's such like, my eyebrows are such a different shade from like my whole entire face. Makes it look like I'm like doing the whole concealer line and like powder and all that stuff. Guys, no, it's just, but it goes away like after like day 2. On the days that I did not book an eyebrow appointment, I do my eyebrows at home. I do have my Holy Girl eyebrow pencils. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this one recently has been my girl, and this is the Honey Brunette by Mario pencil. Comes with a brush, and then it also comes with the drawing tool, and it's like, this is the make it go up and make it go down. I only shade my eyebrows on the ends because I feel like the ends like don't have as much hair as the front does, so I only shade it at the ends. The color deep brown. I don't use the pencil on this side. I only use the brush to like shape it at the top, and I just go like this. Oh, I do that second. What I do first, I forgot to tell you guys, is the brow laminating gel by e.l.f. Like, there's gonna be a lot of e.l.f. This makes my eyebrows stick, and I know some people that use like Got2b glue to make their eyebrows stick. This, I feel like this has always done me right. Or I used to use the clear, like the 2-in-1. It used to have an end for like the lashes and the brow. The first thing I do in my makeup step is my brows. Second thing that I do is concealer. I only use concealer like if my hyperpigmentation is really bad and I feel like it just got like darker out of nowhere, or I see like an incoming pimple. But I feel like the girls who get that. Right now I have 2 concealers. The one that I used in winter last year was the NARS. I got this in Deep 1.5. This is definitely, well, it kind of is, I guess, not my shade right now, but in winter everybody gets pale, so this is my girl that I pull out when I'm getting pale. But I recently got this new one for summer, and it's the Sephora brand, actually. Sephora brand Best Skin Ever Glow Concealer. And I got this in shade 32. Kind of does look orangey, but I promise this this for summer, I definitely do like. To blend that in, I do sometimes use a beauty blender, but I recently got a concealer brush, and it is from Sephora. So I have been using this, and it is a difference, to be honest. Next, I go in with the Always Rosy e.l.f. blush. I like to use blush sometimes, only a little bit though. Even when I do apply blush, I just open it, dab it like this, and then I go like this, and then I remember when I was little and I used to play like in my sister and my mom's makeup, I used to think that blush was just like your whole entire cheek area and it's just like goes in a circle. I learned more into like makeup and I realized that it's like up here, like you're supposed to go up. So I do that with blush. Again, not a lot, just a little bit. And then I go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Power Filter Medium. This powder is my favorite. Like out of everything, out of my whole entire makeup routine, I feel like concealer and powder are my two favorite things to do. And two, it has the powder at the front and then you flip it and it's a mirror. I do that. I apply powder everywhere, and then I go in with my setting spray, and this also has SPF 30 in it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I don't do a lot of makeup. I know, I'm sorry. I do want to get more into the makeup industry. I feel like right now, at least for me, using foundation is a lot. Only for me though. I feel like using foundation right now is a lot, but I do want to get in more to like the bronzer, like stuff like that. I got Chipotle for dinner and I'm debating if I want to go get it. Am I even hungry? I don't think I'm hungry. I think I'm just like hungry because I know that I have Chipotle downstairs. I think that's all the questions for like skincare wise. Now I'm gonna just answer the questions that are like kind of girly. I think I am going to split this video in two though. I think I am. Future piercings. Okay, there is a lot and I'm not gonna say some of them only because I know that my mother watches these videos and I know she's going to be like, girl, what are you talking about? I'm gonna say the piercings that I have now. Okay, so I have my ears pierced. I have my first dones. I did have my second hole pierced, but this side closed up. This side didn't. I just took the earring out and I never just put it back in because I thought this side was closed. I thought this side was gonna close. Don't ask me why. I got them pierced when I was a baby. I don't really remember like the experience with that. I did have my nose pierced and you can kind of still see like the bump, the aftermath of that. The only reason why this closed up is because my nose piercing kept on rejecting. It kept on popping out. I went to some mall actually out of town. I remember I walked up to him and I was like, oh, I want to get a new nose piercing. He was like, let me see. And he saw that it was rejecting. He was like, girl, your nose piercing is infected. It is rejecting. I was like, oh. That it wasn't because I wasn't cleaning it or anything. The piercer who pierced my nose, they pierced it too close to the edge of my nose, so that's why I kept on rejecting. I do plan on getting that re-pierced before my sophomore year, so, and that's in a couple of weeks, so fingers crossed that I get it pierced. Another piercing that I do have is my belly button. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yes, I have my belly button pierced. I got that pierced in Detroit with my family, with my cousins actually. I love my cousins. I love my cousins. Of course, of my mom's approval and everything. The video for that, I'll put in the video because the video is actually crazy. So after this, what are we doing? After this, where are we going?
We're going to sleep. Take a nap.
Are you recording? Look at her face. Does it hurt? Zoom in. Oh, sorry. Yeah. All right.
I just have to cut out the part where I almost passed out because once I got my belly button pierced and I looked back at the video, I couldn't watch the part where I almost passed out because I feel like you could see how my skin literally lost its color from my head all the way down. Like, I'm so serious. It was very scary. But my future piercings that I want is I want to stack my ears. Believe it or not, I do want to stack my ears. I do want to stack until I get to like 3 probably. Is it something with an H? I think it is. I do want to get up here pierced. I did want to get a piercing like in my ear, like at least right here or right here. But how much I love to wear my AirPods, I don't know. Like, I'm still like questionable on that, only because I love to have my AirPods in or headphones in general, and I don't want it to like be like ow, 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 because I have a piercing there. So another piercing that I do want to get in the future is I low-key want to get my septum. I don't know if it's gonna look like good on like me, but on other people I agree that it's super cute. I am a little bit inspired by other people to get that done. I also want to get both sides of my nose pierced, so hopefully that can happen. But yeah, that is my dream piercings. Honestly, I don't think piercings hurt. I got my nose pierced. I'll probably insert the video for that too. When I got my nose pierced, I shed one tear. And my best friend Malachi, that's my boy best friend, Malachi, he told me, because he has his nose pierced, and he told me that you're only gonna shed one tear, I promise. Kid you guys not, I shed one tear. Like, it wasn't even like I cried or anything. Literally one tear came down my face. So definitely, I hope to get that again because I did really like my nose piercing. What digital camera do I use? So I'll put up some pictures of like how I get my photos to turn out the way, or like the way that they do. But the digital camera that I use, and I actually don't even know if it is a digital camera. My grandpa actually gifted me this camera back in 2020 or 2021. I just didn't know how to use the camera, but I kept it. So I'm gonna show you guys. I grabbed both of my cameras. This is my holy girl. The nights that I'm going out to dinner, my sister lunches, my sister dinners. Honestly, anytime I go out, this camera, you will, please, like, I will be handing it to you. Please take my pictures. Thanks, okay? This is the Canon PowerShot 350. Honestly, y'all, the camera quality on this is 10 out of 10. I love, like, how it makes some of my pictures come out. It makes it come out like I don't know, but something I will say, when taking pictures, at least in the dark, is turn your flashlight on. Turn your flashlight on, especially if you're using a digital camera. I promise you, life-changing. I do have this other digital camera. This camera is actually from my dad. I used it in a minute, so I don't even know if it's like charged or anything. Okay, so I'm holding the button and I don't think it's charged. It's actually from Walmart, and I do have some pictures on here. I haven't posted like pictures that I took on here on like my Instagram or any social media platform. When I do post on like Instagram, mostly it is coming from this girl. This is my best friend. This is my holy girl. Like, y'all don't understand. I take this everywhere with me. And I'm so quick to be like, oh my gosh, let me take your picture. Say cheese, boom, boom, boom. Like, flick up. I love to take pictures. That is my digital camera. Some pictures on my phone too. The phone that I have is the iPhone 17 Pro Max in blue, like the navy blue, the dark blue. My camera settings is, I put in aspect 16.9, and then I do take live off. That's my key when taking pictures. Also, a trick that I do like to use when taking pictures is just record. Just record and just pose. Like, literally, here, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, I'm gonna put my phone on record. I'm gonna put it in front of me and literally just go like this. I go back, look, boom, 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 boom. You have so many pictures in a video, by the way. Dump, like an Instagram dump. I feel like what makes it pop is a video of you at least walking. Like, believe it or not, it's so aesthetic. I promise you, it's promising. It just like gives such an energy of like, ooh, girl, you know how to walk. 'Cause period. If it's baby mama acting up, if it's baby mama acting up, if it's baby mama some, walking like a dog. Sorry, that song stuck in my head. Okay, watch that song be stuck in my head now. I'm gonna say this because I think it's funny. In my friend groups that I'm in, or any of my friends, I feel like I always get told that I'm either the mom of the group or the therapist of the group, which I can heavily agree on that. Only because when it comes to the mom of the group, we could be going to the pool, the movie theater, a restaurant, bowling, the mall, and I'm the type of friend that's like, do you have money? Is your phone charged? Did you check the weather outside? Is it cold? Is it hot? Like, do you have a towel? Do you have sunscreen? Blah, blah, blah. I'm the one to make sure that things are set. But I also really love how I am the therapist of the friend group. I think it's so crazy to like say this now because I was little, and partakes in my life now heavily is I'm constantly always reading the energy of somebody. I'm always reading the energy of somebody, the energy of the room, like the vibe. Like I'm such a I look around first, then I speak. Like I have to see what vibe I'm in to know like what vibe to put myself in place that I'm at. I don't know if I worded that right, but if you get it, you get it. Anyway, to go on with that, there's a lot of questions that's like advice on what's the best advice you have given, mental health advice, what's the best advice you received, stuff about content creating. So I definitely am going to make a part 2 about that. And I feel like that's going to be like the deep talk. Ooh, what's your go-to coffee order? I actually do not drink coffee. I used to drink coffee. Coffee that I used to drink is anything iced coffee. I sometimes only like hot coffee during winter. Sometimes, not all the time. Like even in winter, I still would be drinking my iced coffee. I used to really, really like coffee though when I was little. Not like soup. I keep on saying little, and I don't want you guys to think that like I'm saying like 3 years old or like whatnot. When I say little, I mean like 5 going up, 6 going up. So drink coffee a lot actually. Anytime, because my mom, she works from home, and even back then she still worked from home. When she used to make her coffee in the morning, me and my twin brother used to always take a sip of her coffee. We started learning how to make it by ourselves because my older brother's girlfriend actually started making homemade iced coffee, and once she taught me how to do it, it was over. Like I started making that coffee like a lot. Once my older sister told me that coffee can stop my growth, I was like, oh yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. So a break from drinking coffee, and I'm not gonna say like I haven't drank coffee in like years, because I have. Coffee, anything iced with caramel and sugar in it. There's a question, Starbucks or Dunkin'? Me personally, Dunkin'. Like, I don't know. Like, Starbucks is good, but I feel like I only like Starbucks when it's like a slow morning. You know what I mean? And I don't know how to describe it, to be honest. Like, I do like Starbucks, and my order for Starbucks is a caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino. I feel like everybody gets that. But that drink is just so good. But you have to ask for extra caramel and extra ribbon crunch, because if you don't, I feel like they just like go like this and call it a day. And the drizzle with the caramel is like so thin. No, I like to like have my caramel like my cup drenched in caramel. That's a lot of sugar, but it's okay. Those type of days, my Dunkin' order is, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys. My Dunkin' order is a bagel, a bacon, egg, and cheese on a plain bagel, a side of hash browns sometimes. Sometimes I would only get the sandwich, but if I am feeling a little sad, then I'll get the hash browns. The dragon fruit refresher, coconut water, or lemonade. Coconut water. He said he don't really follow my orders. I treat that little like she wanted my daughter. Okay, anyway. Morning person or night person? I'm in the middle. I am in the middle. I would say I am more of a morning person though. Me and my best friend Corinne actually talked about this like a while ago. A and a B friend is, and I actually didn't know what it was. So I looked it up on TikTok, and I think the A friend is like more of like the organized, like clean friend, and like the B friend is like the messy but knows their way around their messy friend. We both agreed that I don't know if I'm saying it right, but we both agreed that I'm the A friend and she's the B friend. I'm gonna see if I could change the lighting on this. Oh my goodness. No, I like the purple. Okay, there we go. We both agreed that I'm the A friend, because something that I could say that is very therapeutic for me is waking up early in the morning, especially during sunrise. I'm gonna run down my morning routine technically. Waking up in the morning before sunrise. Love to journal. The mornings that I can, I like to journal in the morning, and I also do like to read in the morning. That I do in the morning is go on my morning run for at least 10 to 15 minutes, or even a walk. Morning showers. I like to eat breakfast. I feel like breakfast is a main like meal for me. I could skip lunch and dinner, but breakfast I need to have. Just getting ready in the morning. And I feel like getting everything done that you need to have done before 12 o'clock. For me personally, it's 11 o'clock, but I know like keeping it in the middle is 12. Like, it just, like, do you not feel so accomplished? Like, now you have the rest of your afternoon to just chill. The morning is for you to get things done that need to be done. And I feel like the morning is such a motivation and discipline place to, like for people who want to discipline themselves, do it in the morning. People who want to have motivation, wake up and be like, okay, I need to get this done. Boom, hop out of bed. I learned this from the Let Them Theory book, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 rule. Stick to, especially if you are wanting to stay motivated and stay disciplined. I would definitely say I am a morning person. I can be a night person sometimes. I feel like for me to be a night person sometimes is the nights where I take an everything shower or a hot shower, get out, have my jazz music playing, taking my time doing my skincare, fresh sheets, fresh comforter, room is clean, clothes are folded. Like, for me, that's a night person. Like, and honestly, sometimes on the days where I don't do that stuff in the morning, I do it in the afternoon. So when it gets to like my night mark, I can just hop in bed. Favorite fashion icons. Don't really have like a favorite fashion icon. Something that I can say is I do get inspired. If you know me, guys, okay, just to put it out there, I got best dressed of the year of my freshman year of high school. Something that does inspire me mostly when it comes to fashion is Pinterest, TikTok, or even like my favorite content creators. I feel like Pinterest though is definitely something like if you need an outfit idea, it keeps on doing that, and I hope it hasn't been doing that this whole entire video. Anything, go to Pinterest. Pinterest, it understands the assignment. People that I am like mostly inspired by when it comes to fashion is Regan777, India, her style, definitely yes. Geo, Lala, who else? There's other ones, but I can't think of them right now. Regan77 and India are like my go-to. Ooh, I just thought of one. And Dimitri Caligaris. Dimitri Caligaris is the one who mostly inspired me to start putting like outfits together and walking outside in them, like without caring like what somebody has to say. It's 2:06 in the morning and I actually have to be up by 9. Technically, I'm gonna give myself 8. I am taking my grandma to the airport because she's going to Alaska where my great grandma is. So I want to go to the airport with her to say goodbye to her and stuff. And have a safe flight. I'm about to sleep so good. But this is just part 1, and I'll see you guys in part 2.